you remember about, I think it was about 2 years ago, Pep said he doesn't coach defending. I'm sure you do remember that.
Yep.
And you have to start questioning that again at this stage, haven't you?
Well, that's the instructions. It comes down to the instructions. So he may say to Kyle Walker, you know what, I'm more concerned about you going forward. Obviously, you've got to get back and chase. Maybe that's the case. Who knows? But I can't imagine him saying, you know, you don't have to worry about defending. I'm sure he has to defend. He didn't pick up. He was ball watching. He didn't realise where, like you're saying, Mike, he didn't know where Mane was. And that's from a defender's point of view, that's kind of like mistake, the glaring mistake. Number one, you shouldn't make.
No, I mean, for me, the idea of Pep dominating the possession and breaking everyone forward and kind of leaving 1v1, I think you can probably do that 90% of the time, especially in games that he's going to play. But you are going to play against top quality strikers. And I mean, I was sitting there watching them, and I shake my head sometimes. And I go, why would I leave Mo Salah one-on-one or Mane one-on-one? You know, you're taking a chance.
Yes.
And sometimes, like, even if you have a battle and it's 10 times, then all right, the striker's going to win 5, and the defender's going to win 5, but that 5 could lead to a goal. So,
but the most of the time, like Micah was saying, they've got possession. Or you said it, they've got possession. They're expecting to have possession. So they're not going, they're thinking, okay, we're not leaving completely exposed. They're one-on-one, but we're going to have the ball. They're not going to get the ball, so we don't have to worry about it. But what Liverpool have done, Liverpool are actually, at this moment in time, better at doing what City used to be really good at.
Yeah.
How City raised the bar, Liverpool have now taken over and are better at it.
Yeah, and I think Liverpool know when to do it and when not to do it.
Absolutely.
Whereas I think City are still this mindset where they will constantly do it without fail. And then you can see, as soon as they have a look to play a long ball, they don't really know where to play that long ball. And I think we saw about 5 or 6 balls go out of play, and you're like, wow, where Liverpool would play that long ball, and there's players there ready to receive it.
I think the difference is, though, Liverpool have got Fabinho, whereas Man City have always had Fernandinho doing that work. Now he's gone further back. Rodri's a good player, but he's not got the intelligence of Fernandinho. Gundogan's good footballer, but defensive-wise, they don't give you what Fernandinho have, whereas Liverpool know they're going to have Mane, Salah, Firmino, they're going to have legs with Henderson, Wijnaldum, and they're going to have Fabinho just sat there. So any counter-attacks, he'll just mop up.
So what you're saying is they should have played 2 centre-halves then.
Possibly.
I did say that earlier on before we started.
And Liverpool vary their game more. They do.
Yes.
Look long. They're not afraid to switch, not afraid to hit the long ball, but they also play out, and they're really quick and direct at times, and that's how they caught City out.
Yes.
So I'm going to go back again to the goalkeeper. I've been holding this in a little bit, just because if you as an attacking player knew that the second choice keeper was in goal, someone who's been known to make very high profile mistakes, someone who was sent off, 3 days ago in the Champions League as well, you would also be targeting that. It could be for crosses into the box if you know they can't deal with it, or shots from range, like Fabinho had today.
Well, if you look at the way Liverpool kind of set up their press, they actually let Bravo kind of play that first pass, and then they literally just hounded them, because they were actually hoping that they were going to pass it back to Bravo, and then, like I said, they know that they're not Emerson. Like I said, we knew that he starts a lot of their attacks, and I think the game would have been completely different. But this is why I said at the start, this is an opportunity now where Liverpool really got to go for the throat, and I think they did.
The only other difference as well is if Ederson, even if Ederson were playing, what Ederson has in his locker is that one where he looks to play out and then looks up and goes bang, hits a 60, 70 metre ball. The only thing is you're playing Liverpool and you've got Virgil van Dijk there. How's Aguero, how's Sterling going to outdo someone like Virgil van Dijk? And then you've got Lovren on the other side. So you've got 2 really big centre halves that are unlikely going to get beaten by that type of ball. So that's also a difference coming up against Liverpool. So we're talking about 2 of the best teams in Europe.
Yeah, but I go back to what you said before. What Man City did previously in the years, Liverpool are doing it, but they're doing it better. And like I said, Man City actually looked a little bit shaky at the back.
Yeah,
whereas you looked at Liverpool, they looked so confident, they were like waiting, and Man City didn't know whether to press or whether not to go. And
they're caught no man's land.
Yeah, you usually used to seeing City press.
You know exactly what they're going to do.
Where they are. So again, I take my hat off to Klopp. I think he's transformed this team, and like I said, from what they've done last year to go all that way, lose 1 game and not win the title, to continue that, I think it's fantastic. Okay, well, gents, we're going to go for a very quick commercial break. We have a lot more to discuss in just a few moments, and of course, get your social media questions in as well. And I'm just hearing now, we'll also be hearing from Jurgen Klopp. Stay tuned.